So I thought I would do just a quick video on really to give you an idea of some of the things that I will probably be looking at this year as a result of what happened last year, or mostly what happened last year. So I kind of lost track of what I had and hadn't been buying. Well, actually, to be honest, I kind of stopped doing that a long time ago, keeping track. But I've managed to get, I think, in 2021, I managed to buy more drum kits than I actually did snare drums. Not quite sure how many snare drums I picked up. Maybe 5. I can certainly think of 3 off the top of my head. But I'm going to say 5 because I've probably forgotten at least a few things. But yeah, I mean, I picked up about 10 kits. I think it was about 10 kits. Now, some of those kits you've seen, like the Sonar Phonic, the Pearl Masters, the British Drum Company, the British Drum Company, which is the Lounge Series, which is up there. And then there's some which I haven't got round to doing yet. I'm pretty sure 10 drum kits is kind of excessive, really. It wasn't really quite as well, you know what, it's excessive, but like there was 2 of those kits. Actually, in fact, I think the last 2, which were actually integrated into existing setups. So the first one being the lovely Grand Star, which I'm currently sat behind, the double bass Grand Star, which I've sort of actually done a couple of videos on. I also got at the very end of 2021, I got some more Janista drums, namely a 12-inch tom, a 15-inch tom, and a 20-inch kick drum. And whilst I won't be holding on to the 12-inch tom because I already have one, those the 15 and the 20 are certainly the 20 actually is kind of exciting for me, because my existing kick drum on that kit is a 24x18, and it's huge. Basically, it's huge, and whilst it's kind of fun to have and it's kind of fun to play, that's primarily the reason I haven't used that kit a lot in the last few years. And certainly, I think I've probably only played it a couple of times since I last, well, actually since I did a video on it on the channel. So there's those couple of bits and pieces. There's also some other bits and pieces as well. Here is a snare drum. Some of you might recognise this is one of the Pearl 75th Anniversary President Series, which is basically a sort of Pearl sort of reintroducing on a limited basis a sort of design that they kind of had in, well, yeah, a couple of decades ago, really. I will do a full rundown of all of these. I got this sort of relatively recently. I got a British another British snare drum from the Bristol Drum Company. And before I do that video, I really will have to look up what the woods are, because I cannot for the life of me remember. Something that's not, in fact, even remotely to do with anything in 2021, other than I bought an extra floor tom for it. Now, this is my Yamaha Birch Custom Absolute. This is the 10-inch tom with a rims mount on it, you'll see as well. I've actually had this kit 20 years. I have literally never once featured it on the channel. I used this kit as my main set of drums for about 15 odd years, from 2002 I think it was, or maybe 2001, but yeah, I used this set of drums for a long time. I enjoyed them for a long time, and then I kind of moved away from the 2010, 12, 14 setup. However, tail end of last year, probably about a month ago, I'm recording this at the beginning of January now, and about a month ago I picked up an Orphan 16-inch floor tom, which I'd been kind of wanting for quite a while. So it was a big big thrill really to get to that. Kind of breathes a new bit of life into an older set of drums, and so I will be doing this kit on the channel. And I will possibly even take the rims mount off. I took the rims mount off this actually. Funny enough, I've actually got another rims mount up there on the RCI kit, and that's got the Yamaha block on it. Can't really think of the logic as to why I did that, but I think I'm pretty sure I've actually got some extra Yamaha blocks now, so I can just change them back over. They did come with the S mounts, and I took the S mounts off for reasons. Another kit. There's been a few Pearl kits actually in the last year. One of which you've seen, which was the Sequoia Red BLX, which is a lovely set of drums. Strangely, it seems, with most of my Pearl kits, most of them seem to run 10, 12, 13, 14, 16, 22. I'm not sure why, but that's just the way it's worked. And this one is no different. This is actually from the Session Elite. This is a sort of, these are about 30 years old, these drums. This is an early 90s model. I forget what the colour blue is, but hey, well, find that out by the time I actually do the video on the thing. I got this probably, I don't know, about May or June of last year. Lovely set of drums, birch mahogany shells. And kind of the whole hybrid wood thing I think is relatively sort of different for me, and so yeah, they're nice drums, and I quite enjoy playing them. Another kit which I have spoken about, in fact actually I've spoken about it in principle many times, but I finally got one thanks to well, luck and people and things, and I'll discuss that in the video, but there you go. I know, as I said, I know I've waved these about before, but this is the 10-inch tom. This is actually a 10-inch tom from the Pearl Custom Z, or Custom Z, depending on where you are, or CZX, depending on how you look at it. But yes, I finally have a kit of these after wanting a set for 30 odd years, I think. 30 years. It was worth the wait. It really was worth the wait. And another set of Pearl drums. Those ones, the Reference Pure, which I, you know, very sadly, I have a couple of stories about that already. You know, I got it brand new and immediately like had a couple of stories to go with it, so that'll be sort of mildly entertaining, especially the heartbreaking little bit, but I'll come to that in the future. I've also got I got a Tama swing star from about 1982. I just wanted it. It didn't cost that much. I kind of just, there was just something about it, really, and I kind of just wanted it. So I think I've set that kit up literally about a week. I don't even think I took any photos of it, but I think, yeah, I had that set up for about a week before I needed to change it out for something else. Another kit which I think I have actually done videos on but never done a video on, or I've used it for videos, not done a video on it, is the Star Classic Maple in Green Sparkle, another finish that I was always kind of lusting after, and I finally got hold of one. Actually, I got the hold of that the day that the UK went into lockdown in 2020, in March 2020, and I've had it for nigh on 2 years. A lovely set of drums again, a bit more sort of rock sort of sizes, as opposed to the other Star Classic Maple, which are kind of more fusion sizes, but a lovely set of drums, and I do enjoy playing them immensely. I am pretty sure that I've forgotten some bits and pieces. I may have actually forgotten even a kit. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've forgotten at least a kit somewhere. but off the top of my head, I can't remember what it was I bought. I'd actually, it's one of those sad occasions where I'd actually have to sit down and think about what I bought in order to really sort of fully appreciate what I've bought. Yeah, it was a bit of a mad year, 2021. I think I've mentioned before fairly recently that I kind of had a little bit of a switch around in terms of focus. No particular reason, it just sort of happened, really. But I sold a bunch of snare drums. I bought a bunch of kits. I think probably about 12 in total. And it's been an interesting time. It's been a fun time, and I know in one of my recent videos, I did talk about my new favourite kits. Historically, that had always been the Craviotto kit and the Tama Star Maple kit, but Star Walnut kit. I haven't got a maple, but yeah, that changed, and it was kind of with it was with that little change of focus that things did change. So these are some of the things that I picked up in 2021, or actually 2020 as well, and well 2001 as well, to a degree. But these are some of the things that will be coming up on the channel over the course of 2022. If I am also lucky enough to pick up anything else, obviously that'll come up too. But oh yeah, actually, tell a lie. Yeah, there's 3 snare drums sort of sat there that I don't think I've actually featured. So there's three free floaters actually. Well, actually my last video was one of the free floaters, but you know, there's a couple of free floaters there as well. So there are bits and pieces in here floating around, which I've entirely forgotten, but they will be coming up on the channel in 2022. So, thank you for watching. See you next time.